Hey guys, Barrett is here, and I'm back with Unleashed. So, you might notice the place looks a bit different today, and that's because, well, I didn't have to, I ended up resetting the server. Simply because, no, it wasn't really working out the way I thought it would with like the PvP thing, so I decided we'd just reset it and just go with a more buildy sort of thing. So I built near spawn this time, it's just in the forest here. And I've just been getting set up with some machines and some basic bees and collecting rubber. You know, all this other things. I've got lots of these berry bushes growing now. It's cool. And a bunch of molten aluminium. And yeah. So I've just been getting set up. I spent the last couple of days just leveling out this area here. This was a bit of a hilly bit, but I've been using my excavator and my hammer to really clear this out nice and quick. I had to basically the first 4 iron blocks I got were used to make this tool station so that I could get these advanced tools and really start clearing out the land. These things are great. Like they're excellent for clearing out land. And the great thing about them being stone, the stone bound makes them mine faster as their durability gets lower. So they start off fairly slow, but they're still breaking a 3x3 area. So they slowly pick up speed until they break, and you repair them with cobblestone. So they're just really good, really cheap way to clear out land. So yeah, I've got this cleared out to start building up my buildings again. It's gonna be good. And yeah, so I haven't decided how I'm going to go this playthrough. I think I'm going to start off with some bees. You see, I got my centrifuge and my carpenter and my squeezer going. Need to wind this back up again. This is a Clockwork Engine, which I'm not sure if I showed in the last episode or not, or if I've showed it all, but it's like the new early tier forestry engine. And it's really easy to make. It's just a copper gear, and just like a regular engine with wooden planks, piston, and glass. But yeah, it powers just by right-clicking it to wind it up, and then it just produces, I think it produces about the same amount of power as a Stirling engine. Just it winds down and then stops working, so you have to come and wind them up again. But yeah, pretty cool. I've been using them to great effect to get all my bars processed. Actually, yeah, I'm not worried about setting that one up again yet. So I've mostly just been doing some mining and collecting resources, and I've collected up a fair few bees. You might have seen my apiarist chest in there. And I've also been getting honeycombs with these bee houses. So these are something that weren't in Ultimate either, so I haven't been able to show them, but they're basically just like a pre-apiary way of getting honeycombs. So it's just wooden planks and wooden slabs with a comb in the middle. And they're really cheap to make, but I think the limitation with them is that bees won't crossbreed inside them. And you can't set them up with pipes connecting to them, so they're pretty limited, but they're just a good way to get started. Like you can see, I've had my centrifuge. You can't see because I haven't got the items in there anymore, but I've had my centrifuge running for a while now, and I've got, let's see, which chest is it? Yeah, see, I got a bit of beeswax, a bit of honey drops, and some magic wax. Just getting all those resources collected up. And yeah, so Elko's the only other one that's jumped on the server so far, and he's decided to build over in that direction where he found a huge tree. It's enormous. It's like a redwood tree, but it's not extra biomes ones. I'm not sure if it's Tinker's Construct or Natura or what it is, but it's massive. It's yeah, it goes up past the cloud layer and it's huge. He's planning to build his base up in the tree, I think. That should be pretty cool. And yeah, so I was planning to get some episodes out a few days ago, but I've been busy with work and I wasn't able to get like a backlog ready for that like I normally try to, because I've been having a lot of trouble with my sound card and it's just dying basically. And yeah, so you might have noticed the last couple of Minecraft videos didn't have like in-game sound. Like it still had my voiceover, but there was no like sheep sounds or blocks breaking or anything. Which I think I found a workaround to get that recording sound again, but it's not perfect and it's not brilliant. So I really need to just look at getting a new computer. This laptop just cannot handle the winter heat apparently. Like it's still winter here in Australia and this laptop is overheating, which is just so sad. But yeah, so I'll be looking to build a new computer sometime down the line, which will hopefully mean I can get a step closer to doing HD videos. I still need to look at getting my internet uploads improved, but I just haven't been willing to deal with Telstra yet to try and get that sorted out. But it'll happen eventually. I'm thinking of doing a single HD upload a week, maybe one, maybe two, and like cutting down from what I was planning to do, which was daily uploads, which haven't been happening lately. There's just been too many things going wrong and things getting in the way, so I think aiming for maybe a couple of HD videos and just a few normal Minecraft videos during the week might be a little bit more manageable. Like it'll take me 14 hours I think to upload like a half-hour HD video, and it takes a couple of hours to render as well. So it's a pretty big time investment to actually get those up for you guys at the moment. But you know, I could probably do them, like have them uploading while I'm at work, so it's not so bad. But it's still, yeah, it's my internet's basically useless while I'm uploading. There's just, you can't play games, you can barely load web pages while it's working. So it's not brilliant. So another tool I've made here is the lumber axe, which is the same tier as this excavator and hammer. And it's really cool because it's got this, what do you call it, felling effect, I think it is. So it just cuts down the entire tree, which is awesome. So yeah, I had a good reason to rush that with all of my initial iron. A good investment, I'd say. But yeah, so I didn't really have a plan for this episode. It was just sort of get you guys an update, because every time I seem to get things sorted out, something else... Why did that place a dirt block? Something else seems to break or go wrong in some way, so... I've got this one. This one will probably go up tomorrow, so you'll be seeing this today for you guys, because that's how videos work. But yeah, I was thinking of doing a Space Hulk video too, seeing as that came out. It came out the day before I had to go back to work for the week, so I was a bit sad. I was going to try and get a video up for it the day it came out, but I sort of didn't even realize it was coming out when it did, and it sort of surprised me. But yeah, I might look at doing that if my sound card will cooperate, and that will be probably my first HD upload, which would be something to look forward to. Yeah. So I finally got this area right here cleared, so we'll be able to start building, and I think I'm going to start off with the bees again. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I want to go to start off with. I need to get a good renewable power source, a good constant power source, because these Clockwork engines are doing fine, but you have to keep winding them up, and Like, a Stirling engine you can just put coal in and leave running, but it's burning all your coal, and like, I've got a few stacks of coal, but once I start running Stirling engines, it's all going to be gone. So I don't want to do that. And I was considering biomass or ethanol as a possibility, and maybe going into steam, but I've tried steam before and it hasn't really impressed me, so I've got to try and find something. I don't want to go with lava generators because they're with geothermal generators, and the nether because that's just really easy to get infinite power. So I want to try something a bit more difficult, and like refining oil into fuel and setting that up with the override like I did in Ultimate is a good choice, but I haven't found any oil wells yet, so that's not a possibility yet. And I still need to go and farm some blaze rods and actually get ender tanks and that to be able to transport that. So I'm really looking at something renewable. I'm thinking like biomass will probably be the way to go to start off with, but I'm not sure how good those engines are for like stopping and starting, like turning them off when you don't need power when you're not online and turning them back on again, because I think they require lava to like kickstart them. But yeah, that'll be something to work out later anyway. I just wanted to get something up for you guys, and I have, just to explain what's happened with the server. So it's reset again, yay. And this should be the last time I'll reset it for a good long time. Like Elko and a few other people were getting a bit annoyed that I kept resetting it and changing things around and stuff, because he's gotten fairly deep into bees and Thorncraft twice now, and I've just ended up resetting the server on him out of the blue, so he's not amused. He hasn't really started building anything yet, because I think he's a little bit worried, but yeah, gonna keep it the same this time. Keep this server going, and it's still not looking at inviting anyone else or making it public, just because it's not a very big server, like hardware wise. Like, it probably could handle a few more people on here, but I'm just worried about letting the IP out, and you don't know what quality of players you're going to get on here. It could just end up someone joins and griefs everything, because we haven't got, this isn't a bucket server, so you don't have all that protection stuff, and it really means you have to build things in a way that they can't get griefed, and that's really limiting. So for now, we're not going to be taking applications or inviting anyone else to join the server for now. For now, we'll see what happens down the line though. But yeah, alright guys, that'll do for this one, just to give you a bit of a update. And yeah, hopefully a couple of days time I'll have another episode for you where we might get some actual building done. Or I might do a Magic World video, because I haven't done one of them in a while either. Kind of started doing Unleashed and just forgot all about that again. Really need to get more consistent with my uploads. Anyway guys, that'll do for this one, and I'll see you in the next one.